Hey, Squirrel, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Good, how are you?
Good. Did you know Tommy at all before this recruiting process and you ended up at Florida State? Did you see him at all? And what have you thought of him since you got to know him?
Yeah, I think I seen a clip of him that went viral on ESPN of him like making a crazy play, like scrambling around and like just finding the receiver down the field. So like, I'm definitely like, I seen him before, like I'm familiar with like what he does and stuff like that. So.
All right, we're gonna go to Liam over here.
That's cool, nice to meet you. What is your relationship like with DeAndre Robinson? How have you guys been getting along since coming in? Obviously, he's the other transfer wide receiver.
Oh yeah, me and Deuce's relationship is good. You know, he's a bigger receiver, taller receiver, so he got great character. He a great dude. If I need anything, if he need anything, like we both know that like we got each other and stuff like that. So.
I go over here to Brendan.
Hey, Squirrel, you seem to have a lot of production in your career. Can you talk about your skill set? I guess what it was like playing in that prolific offense, and what it's going to be like playing in a different sort of scheme for the first time.
Yeah, obviously I had production like my last few years and stuff like that. As far as like the offense and stuff like that, I feel like I'm very comfortable with like the offense and stuff like that. It's a similar offense to like what we ran at Tennessee, so I'd be comfortable in that.
I go up here to Peter.
Hey, Squirrel, Peter Holland, Tallahassee Democrat. Forgive me for being not that aware, but could you give us a little bit of backstory of the name Squirrel and how much you really embraced that name throughout your football career?
Yeah, it started when I was a baby. My great grandma was holding me in her arms, and Squirrel was out in her garden picking at her tomatoes, and when the squirrel moved, I moved. So she was like, "That's gonna be your name. That's gonna be your nickname." So yeah. And then like, far as like me liking the nickname, at first I didn't like the nickname because I thought like it was just silly. Like everybody would make fun of me when I was in school and stuff like that. So I just always went by my first name until like my cousin and stuff like that started calling me Squirrel, and like people started hearing that, and like teachers started calling me Squirrel, and I was like, forget it. And then played football, and it just grew on me. So I was like, might as well just keep calling me Squirrel. So.
Go up front to Kurt.
Hey, Squirrel, we talked to you coming out of your visit about, I know you had a few other visits set up, but obviously end up here. I guess, what was it, you talked about maybe similarities to Tennessee's offense. What was it about this offense where you kind of saw it as a fit for your last year of eligibility?
Yeah, just in terms of me just getting the ball in my hands, I feel like if you get the ball in my hands, I'm able to do anything with it. So I feel like that's something that like, I can showcase here in this offense, and I will showcase this, and that's pretty much it. I had other visits lined up, but I just felt like this was the right fit. I just went with my gut, and I trusted it. So.
Okay, got time for a couple more. Going to Brendan.
This past season seemed like there was a variety of injuries that you never really had to deal with before in college. I guess one, how frustrating was that to have to kind of play through those, and then two, how are you feeling now? Do you expect to be ready for the spring?
Oh yeah, last year I had a few injuries, so I mean it was a little bit of adversity to handle. Nothing I couldn't handle, so I mean injuries happen. It's football. I mean I was able to still push through it and stuff like that. As far as terms being ready to go, I'm always ready to go. I'm healthy, so I'll be ready to go this spring.
All right, coming up here to Chris.
How much have you gotten to know Coach Harris since your arrival here, and what stands out to you about him in the early days?
Oh yeah, Coach Harris, man, he a great coach. He come from background history of coaches. His family coaches ball, so like he a great coach to be around and stuff like that. He a great dude. Man, I just can't wait to get ready to play for him and stuff like that.
Gonna go over there to Ira.
I think we saw you with a baby when you were at the visit. Is that your child?
Yes, I got a 9-month-old son.
Congratulations. How has that changed your life or outlook at all as you finish with college?
Oh yeah, it definitely changed my life. It's extra motivation to me. Every time I get the chance to like go home and spend time with him, I'm spending time with him. It's been nothing but amazing. Like I love being a dad. Like, it's just amazing.
All right, coming up here to Peter.
Squirrel, I'm seeing a couple other guys who played with Tennessee. I mean, I believe you guys played one season together, Herring and Jenkins as well. How much that really factor in guys wanting to play each other again? Do you guys communicate at all throughout the about the transfer portal?
Oh yeah, we definitely did. We all had a visit lined up like January 2nd, so we all came on the visit and stuff like that, hung out and everything. So like I definitely wanted to reunite with them. I seen Jason commit first. I was like, okay, let's go. All right, he committed to Florida State. Seen Elijah Herring commit. I was like, oh dang. So like it's only right if I commit too. So I was like, yeah, let's get this thing rolling.
All right, Kurt's gonna have the last one.
I know you had pretty good punt return numbers too in terms of like per yards per return. I guess was that a selling point from the staff? Is that something you could see yourself doing here? Have you talked about it? I know you haven't been out in a practice here yet.
But yeah, obviously I had success as a punt returner. Special teams coach said that he want me to return punts, I'm gonna return punts, I'm gonna do whatever they need me to do. So just like I said, when I get the ball in my hands on special, I can do anything. So.
All right, thanks guys.